Hi, good evening everyone. We'll start the session now. Today, as I said, we are going to start the automation testing. Automation testing using Selenium. Automation testing using Selenium. So let me explain the course content, which flow I am going to take. Some of you still have some doubt. So someone saying that Java, is it difficult or easier if I go for the course like this? Okay. So these all things we're going to clear here. First step in automation testing. What are the topics I am going to cover to you? Course content. Which flow I am going to take? The first thing I will go to explain to you. Introduction to the automation testing. In this, what we are going to learn? Introduction to the automation testing. So, what is software testing? Types of software testing, such as manual testing. What is an automation testing? What are the advantages, disadvantages of the manual and automation testing? Then which scenarios are preferred for automation testing? Which scenarios are not preferred for automation testing? Scenarios which are preferred for the automation testing, which are not preferred for the automation testing. Then project selection criteria for automation testing. Which projects we can select for automation testing? So automation testing, which tool we can prefer, how the tool selection criteria. So finally, what type of scenarios are preferred for the automation testing. This is common thing. Whether you go for manual interview or automation, they will have some idea as a test engineer. Then I'll go and explain to you. Introduction to the Selenium. What is Selenium? Which environment supports? Which browser supports? So which technology support to develop the automation test script? What are the components are there in the Selenium? The history of the Selenium we are going to discuss. After this, I will go and explain the
हाँ भाई हो गया भाई खाना
WebDriver
अभी नहीं
configuration.
अभी जस्ट आया वीरेंद्र
So
कहाँ है
at
भाई
this level, I will explain
हाँ
how to set up the Selenium environment in our system. How to set up the Selenium environment in our system. Because without practicing, manual
सोप
testing is the theory part.
सोप
You can
सोप
read, understand, or whenever you find the time, you can read it is 4 to 5 hours time you spend. That is sufficient. But
नहीं
coming to
नहीं
the
सोप सोप
Selenium, it is not like that. So
नहीं
day-to-day
खत्म हो गया
practice
उधर
is required.
हाँ
Without have the software in our system, you can't practice. That is the reason. Before going to start an example in the Selenium, I will go and explain to you how to set up the Selenium environment in our system. There is a WebDriver configuration. After that, we go for the first some Java concepts will be covered. So Java concepts part 1. I divided Java concepts into the 3 sections. So here in Java concepts. So Java project structure. What are the components will be there? Java project structure. Then variable declaration.
ए दीपक भाई सोप कहाँ है पता है क्या
Data types. String methods. So after that, I will go and explain the WebDriver
हाँ
concept.
रखता है
Medium is WebDriver. WebDriver nothing but a single. So different browsers using WebDriver is WebDriver. Then browser interaction.
हाँ
Browser interaction, addressing web elements or locators we are going to call locators. Addressing web element or locators. After this,
अरे
we go for
हाँ,
the
नहीं किसी का मिलता हूँ.
Java concepts. So why I divided like this means whatever concepts you are learning simultaneously we implement in the WebDriver. Okay, some internet issue. Fine. One second. I need host permission here to share my screen. So from the scratch to advanced frameworks we are going to discuss in this class. So the duration of the class is going to be around 35 to 40 days. I'm going to take 35 to 40 days. I'm going to take other concepts to cover. Conditional, everything is practical orientation. It's not like theory. Manual testing, conditional statements, loop or iterative statements. After this, some Java interval programs like how to print Fibonacci series, how to print prime numbers. So how to find the factorial, how to check the string levels, how to do it is, how to find the
अरे
number
जल्दी
of
डाल लो यार.
characters in a given string programmatically. Those things we are going to discuss. After this flow control, we are going to discuss about the one dimensional array, two-dimensional array, then object array, then array list collections. When you talk about the collection spread. The array list we are going to discuss.
और हटना भाई
Set map. These things we are going to discuss. After this portion is completed, now you are in a position to understand the script easily to validate your application, where you can able to develop the automations. So how to develop the script to validate your application? That's the next
Hey, hi
concept we are going to
Pranav.
discuss.
आप मुझे गेमिंग जोन के लिए कोई साइट गेमिंग जोन के लिए कोई साइट दो ना
Like
Rajesh, can you mute
you have the edit
yourself?
box or a text
Pranav, can you
box.
mute Rajesh from your end?
How
I
we
think
can
for
go
the host you can do
editing
it.
boxes. How to work on the push buttons. How to work on the push boxes. How to work on the radio buttons. How to work on the drop downs. There are two types of drop downs we have. Auto suggest drop downs. There is a static drop downs. Then working on hyperlinks. After some advanced elements, working on web tape, how we can work on the web tape, working on calendar, working on calendar, working on I will explain synchronization concepts. Web driver. After this, how to capture screenshot of application. Then WebDriver validation commands. WebDriver validation commands. After this WebDriver validation commands, working on frames. Working on frames. Then working on multiple windows. Multiple windows. Then working on pop-ups. Like Windows web-based pop-ups. Windows-based pop-ups. How we can handle it is working on send keys method. Working on send keys method. Working on actions class. Working on JavaScript executor. So up to here, more than 100 examples I will go and explain to you on different applications, different kind of scenarios. Okay. So if the up to here you completed, so you can able to develop the automation test script for any scenario in real time. Any scenario in real time. Okay, then After this, here I am going to give the interview session. What are the questions can be asked? How you have to give the answers for those questions. So then, an assignment to cover this all the concept whatever we discuss. One assignment, case study example like that scenario. One project based scenarios will be given to you. So now, this portion is sufficient for the fresher point of experience point of view. We should know some frameworks concept. Those frameworks to understand first. I will go and explain the OOPS concepts for us. I will go and explain the OOPS concepts. So how to go for the class with multiple methods like static method, non-static method, static method, and a non-static method. Lot of noise now. Rajesh, I need to go on mute. Okay. I'm not getting any disturbance here. The beginning, okay. One second, some other students not able to join the session. So just a minute, nothing there. Some students are unable to join. Now, non-static methods, how to create. Then method with arguments. So return keyword. So this keyword. Inheritance. Method overloading. Constructor and its overloading. Constructor and its overloading. Inheritance. So here we are going to get the method overriding. So super keyboard, these things. After this, we are going to discuss about the frameworks. We have the different kind of frameworks which we are going to discuss more here, such as modular framework, modular framework, base object model framework, data driven framework, and test engine framework, test engine framework, then keyword driven framework, keyword driven framework. There's a hybrid framework. There's a Kumar framework. The different framework. So mainly test engine is an important one. Data driven interview point out test engine is important. So these other frameworks they may going to ask, may not going to ask. At least you should know test engine framework. But we are going to cover other frameworks also. So then creating reports using log4j, using extend reports, using extend reports, creating reports. After that, working with the Maven, working with the Jenkins, continuous integration, CI tool we are going to call it is. It is a CI tool, continuous integration tool. Whereas Maven is the management tool. Maven is the build management tool. Yeah. Working with Git and GitHub repositories. These things we are going to discuss. The duration, so 35 days. Generally, Monday to Friday. That means 5 days a week. We'll have the classes. Class timings 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. is a fixed time. Yes, 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. it is. So recording sessions access will be given to you by the management. Where class notes, whatever topics I explained, notes will be sent in WhatsApp group. Already, already manual testing was done. There in the WhatsApp group who joined for the Selenium. So later, once you registered, we are going to get the so your number. I'm going to add into the my WhatsApp group. By me, I'm going to part. Okay. This is the Praanav who is going to take the classes for you. Complete manual automation testing classes. Now, so this is my WhatsApp number. So who doesn't have any programming knowledge, still you can able to learn the Selenium. You can able to develop the automation tester scripts for the scenarios. So don't worry about you don't have programming, so is it difficult? It is not difficult. Only thing you need to practice. I will go on to explain from the scratch to you where you have to practice day to day. Today, some examples I given means you must be practice those examples. Overall, 120 examples where we are going to discuss in this course. 122, 140 examples we are going to discuss. So those examples you must practice so that you are going to get the confidence on the subject. Hmm. So here some new students are there. No hurry. So our manual testing company, automation testing class, other students also join. Okay. So automation testing course content I explained so far. What are the topics we are going to discuss in the Selenium automation testing class? The topics was the because which is sequence I explained. If you know, it makes easier to you to study yourself, concentration on subject where we are. So you don't know later after 20 days somewhere some topic I'm going to explain. You may not going to get the clarity where exactly you are, how much topics are completed, what topics to be need to complete. That tracking is going to be easy. That is the reason I'm giving the content flow, which flow we are going to take the subject. Okay. So joined newly. So this is my WhatsApp number. You can give your number. Any doubts are there, you can give the message to me in this WhatsApp number. So there will be 2 3 sessions, free sessions will be available. The demo is free sessions. But tomorrow on subject on we are going to discuss. So we are going to continue the classes. Okay. So that is the class for us today. So any doubts are there, let me know it before going in. I have a small function to attend. There's a reason I'm going to stop the session now. Okay, any doubts are there? Yes, no, the project on frameworks, different projects only we are going to discuss. Automation test completely on project based. Hmm. Okay. So thank you, everyone. See you tomorrow. Use the same link to join the session. Okay, then bye. If any doubts are there, let me know that already I gave my WhatsApp number. Do the message to me. Any doubts are there.